it's Kevin from Cuca, and yet another video blog. Don't forget to subscribe. It shows that you care, we care, you care. We have to care about each other. Since I was a wee little boy, I would get so much more excited than the average person during meal periods. For breakfast, I was ecstatic. What's for breakfast? I would shout at my family as I ran downstairs. Okay? And whatever it was, my reaction was the same. Oh my God, that's wonderful, I'm excited. No matter what the dish was, I had no foods I hated, and I seemed to love every dish more than the previous one. Lunch was the same, and dinner was identical. For me, meal periods were a reason to live. They were the most exciting moment of the day, and there was 3 of them to look forward to. This separated me from every other human being I know, and people found it odd. But now, it kind of makes sense. So with all those meals that I've had, the breakfasts, the lunches, and the dinners, what stands out as the greatest thing that I've ever had? Well, that's a tough one, but it's actually an easy one. There's a small town called San Juan in Spain. Now, it's relatively close to San Sebastian, and I would get there by hiking through the mountains. And they have a dish that I've never tried before, and when I ordered it, I was surprised and revolted. But it turned into this overcoming fear and falling deeply in love with that adventure. Let me explain. The dish is called chipirrones in su tinta, squid in its own ink. Now, when I went to the restaurant, I merely said, "What do you recommend?" And they said, "You've got to have the chipirrones in su tinta. It's what we're famous for." I thought, let's go with that. They brought me a bowl of blackness. It was a bowl with kind of like a stew where nothing was recognizable because it was all black. I mean, everything black. The only recognizable item was a small piece of fried bread sitting off to the side, which didn't also seem very desirable. Now, with no money, because working for free in Spain was a thing, and no other option, as well as being hungry, I dove in, fearful and not so hopeful. And what I discovered was a world of flavor. Now, because of the mystery, I had no idea what I was really eating. And I later came to find out that not only was it unbelievably delicious, and not only was it like walking into the unknown, it was wonderful local squid that is slow braised in caramelized onion and carrot and peppers and white wine. That's delicately cooked, choop, 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 with a small amount of tomato until butter tender and finished with, as the name is, its own ink. Served with a crispy piece of bread because everything else is soft. Still to this day, whenever I travel, if I see on the menu chipirrones in su tinta, I am transported back to the moment of fearful and anticipation of the deliciousness that is on the way. So if you have the chance to try it, do. Don't be fooled by the blackout. There is always a sunrise after midnight.